currently in the University of Lagos Department of Estate Management, and as you can see, the spirits are high. The students are currently doing their sign out, and we're here to ask them about the current loan bill that's just been signed into law. If they've even heard about this loan bill, what they think about it, if it's sustainable in a country like Nigeria, what they think about the requirements, and if this is something that will benefit and having Nigerian students in Nigeria. So come with us as we get the opinion of these students on this particular topic. Hello, my name is Amaka Osita. Please, what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Faz of Lagos. Yeah.
Okay. So, have you heard about the new student loan bill that was currently signed?
Yeah, actually I have.
Okay, so what do you think about it? Do you think it's something that can work in Nigeria?
I feel like everything can work if the right things are put in place, yeah? So I just believe it's up to the government to back up their statements and do the right things, put them in place, and everything works fine, yeah.
Okay. So, hello, hi, my name is Amaka. Please, can you tell me your name?
My name is Helen.
Okay, Helen, have you heard about the new student loan bill that has just been signed into law in Nigeria? And if you have, can you tell us what you think about it?
Yeah, I have. And to be honest, I think it's not going to work.
Hello, hi, my name is Amaka. Please, can you tell us your name?
Toby Joseph.
Okay, hi, Toby. So, have you heard about the new student loan act that has just been signed into law?
Oh yes, I have, but I've not really read or gone through it. Yeah.
Okay, well, what do you think about it? What's your opinion on the student loan?
Okay, I feel like this government is being supportive of students, right? They attach a lot of importance to education, so and that's a good sign because when you want to free the whole economy and what I mean. You have to educate people. When you educate people, you free them, you liberate them. So I feel like it's a very, very good one.
Okay. But do you think that when properly implemented in a country like Nigeria, do you think it's sustainable in the long run?
I feel like it's actually sustainable, right? But you just have to consider things like the loan repayment.
Okay.
How is the loan repayment going to be? Is it going to be a flexible one? Is it going to be something that people will be able to pay after school? Do they have jobs that would be able to allow them to pay after school? What's the loan repayment like? If the loan repayment is favorable, why not? It's definitely going to be sustainable.
Nigeria still has a long way to go. It will be very beneficial to students, especially students that have to fend for themselves without parents, But I feel like it's not going to work yet. I mean, Nigeria as a whole is still in debt to China and some other countries, so I don't think it's feasible. It could be feasible maybe in the next 50 years, but now it's not feasible.
Okay, so I have a question. So you're doing your sign out here. Do you think there's any of your classmates or classmates that would have been here, but because of financial reasons are not paying of tuition, they are not here right now?
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
So, but do you think this student loan program is something that could benefit if properly implemented in a country like Nigeria?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it would in the next 50 years, but not now.
Okay, all right.
It would.
All right, thank you very much, Helen.
Welcome,
all right, bye. Hello, hi, my name is Amaka. Please, what's your name?
Munachi.
Alright, so Munachi, have you heard about the new student loan bill that has just been signed to law? And if you have, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I have. I heard about it when it was signed, obviously.
Okay.
I think in general it's really good because there are lots of people who don't have access to funds for school, and in terms of a potential increase in salaries or not salaries, sorry, tertiary fees or school fees, I think it might come and be a sort of a relief for potential students. So using the student loans, and it works in other countries, so why can't it work here?
So finally, as a student of a federal university, have you ever had a case of a friend who could not pay her tuition, or have you ever been in a situation where you could not afford your fees?
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't put myself in that position because I've never been in one. I have supportive parents and families, but I know people that have been in that position, yeah, and I feel like, okay, in another way, it could come in handy to those people. And in the other way, generally, it's not just about collecting the loans, it's about paying back at the end of the day. So, and I feel those things, requirements are meant to be met, so before all these things can properly work. Because somebody that collects loans that can't pay back at the end of the day, then there's no point. We're only suffering ourselves. So.
Yes, I have actually seen people who cannot actually afford their fees. I have. Yeah, I've seen people who can't afford their fees. Not me though, but I've seen people who they look for scholarships and they just look for ways to, and some of them even work while they're in school and they don't get focus in the school, and they're not effective enough. You don't get their optimal performance in the academics. So when you have loans like this, I feel like students will be able to focus more on their studies and be able to perform better. Yeah, perform better.
Okay, so you're currently doing a sign out. Do you think there are some of your classmates that are supposed to be here today but are not here because they could not pay tuition?
Not that I know of right now, but we have people who have not finished with us for reasons not known to us, so it might be. But I don't think, if I get a line of questioning, if funding has affected some students, I think funding has restricted the ability of some students to do certain courses. So for example, I don't think you can do a course like, let me say, I don't say there's some courses where I feel like you won't be able to cope just because of the fact that it's highly demanding financially in terms of like doing your projects, doing your assignments. You understand? So those guys the student loan bill might eventually help them to access the funds needed to pursue those career paths. Do you understand?
Okay, so do you think that if this loan program is properly implemented in a country like Nigeria, do you think it's sustainable in the long run?
It depends, because I feel like if this particular government can make it work, then I feel like it's up to the next government to actually see it through. So I feel like looking at Nigeria as we can only look at it in the next 4 years based on the current government administration. So if they can make it work, then it can work.
So one of the requirements or one of the penalties for defaulters for this loan is that if you fail to pay back your loan, you're going to pay a fine of 500,000 or you go to jail for 2 years. What do you think about that?
Okay, I feel like in Nigeria, if it's not like that, then it won't work.
Okay.
Nigerians will never pay back what they owe, except there's something behind it that will push them into paying back. So I feel like it is a requirement, and it has to be, how do I say this? It has to be there for Nigerians to behave, because when they know that there is a punishment at the end of the day, they tend to fall in line. Yeah, so that's it basically.
Okay, so finally, there's also a requirement that you need guarantors that are like a civil servant who has 10 years, who has been in service for 10 years.
It's Nigeria now. Guarantor and all these things, everybody will sort it out. At the end of the day, it's Nigeria.
Okay.
That should not be an issue. Yeah.
Laws in Nigeria, I don't think you've seen a history of sustainability. There are always loopholes and there are always issues. I think that the laws need to be updated. For example, you want to talk about the Land Use Act, it needs to be updated. We want to talk about a Finance Act or Finance Bill, it needs to be updated. It needs to be updated to account for future realities, you understand? So that question of sustainability is a bit tricky, you understand?
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. All right, you heard it from House of Lagos. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you very much, Sylvie. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, bye. So after listening to the opinion and reactions of Nigerian students, one thing is certain, whether they are aware of this Loan Bill Act or not, Nigerian students believe that this Loan Act is workable and can be sustainable in a country like Nigeria. And if it is properly implemented and reformed, it will go a long way in improving the lives of the underprivileged students in Nigeria. Let us hear your comments and reactions and opinion on this video. If you think Nigerian students is right to demand for the implementation of this bill, and if you think it's also workable and sustainable in a country like Nigeria, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments and let us know what you think and what your opinion is on the student loan bill in Nigeria. My name is Amaka Osita Valerie, and this is a sign out from me. Thank you for sticking with us.